The meeting of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation or APEC being held in Iloilo City this week focuses on the potential of public-private partnership as a source of funding for infrastructure projects in the country. From Iloilo City, Joyce Balancho will tell us why live. Yes, Joyce?
Yes, good evening, Jerry. The Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation or APEC held today in Iloilo City the meeting on infrastructure development through capital development and long-term investments. Now, the discussion of APEC today highlighted the public-private partnerships or PPP, which the delegates and the leaders said can fast-track infrastructure development by providing the immediate means of funding for the projects.
When you set foot in Metro Manila, you may have experienced a little discomfort. Well, okay, big discomfort due to traffic congestion, particularly that main road corridor we call EDSA. And for that, we apologize.
Heavy traffic and congestion in Metro Manila and other urbanized cities have been the everyday problem of our government. But according to DPWH Undersecretary Maria Catalina Cabral, this is an indication of economic progress in the country since it reflects the public's increasing buying power for automotive and the higher demand for improvement in the mass transport and infrastructure. To aid these problems, the Department of Public Works and Highways continuously implement projects. Since the creation of Public-Private Partnership Center in 2010, the department was able to put up a 21-kilometer high-standard highway network in Metro Manila, which provides easier and traffic-free transport to and from nearby locations. A 201-kilometer road is now also under construction and is expected to be finished soon. Under the Public-Private Partnership or PPP, the government and the private sector are engaged in an agreement for implementation of projects. The private sector benefits from funding the project, while the government gets to own the project once the contract is finished.
PPP drives innovation. We look for innovation, not only financing, but innovation from the private sector. The local companies would look for operators or partners from abroad to come in and invest in our PPP projects.
These highway projects are just few of the 10 PPP projects awarded under the Aquino administration. 13 more projects are now under the bidding process, while 5 others are expected to be finished before President Aquino steps down in 2016. According to APEC PPP Advisory Council co-chair Ambassador Neil Reeder, he is impressed with how PPP projects helped in the economic growth of the Philippines. He says that highway infrastructure development projects marked a significant increase in the country's gross domestic product or GDP.
I do congratulate the government of the Philippines. I think President Aquino's government has done a model PPP center under the leadership of Cosette. The experiences of the Philippines and the models that the Philippines has chosen to advance infrastructure are in fact being adapted and adopted by other economies in the region.
Meanwhile, Jerry, PPP Center Executive Director Cosette Canilao said they're hoping that the Congress would soon approve their proposed amendments to the BOT law or the Build, Operate, Transfer law. These amendments, they say, can remove roadblocks in the implementation of more PPP projects in the country. Jerry?
Thank you, Joyce Balancho, reporting live from Iloilo City.